those neck exercises if you have neck problems. Now, if you have, let's say you have a back problem, and a shoulder problem, or a knee problem, when you're on the phone and you say, I didn't have a neck problem like those people tonight, but I have this problem, and then we'll send you an appropriate sheet. And there'll be no charge for that, and your name will not go on a Rolodex, I promise you.
Well, it's so important. This is why I wanted Tasso Spanos to be here with us, and it's just so bad that it's on a night that turned out to be weather-wise so bad. But nevertheless, you have had the benefit of this, because as you're sitting there at home and going through all these stretches, just a few minutes a day of just maintenance, basically, and that's what you're talking about. You're just maintaining.
You're talking about preventing. There's one thing of getting rid of a pain and getting rid of a headache, but what if you do them well enough, you don't have the problem? The gentleman on the end, what's your name? Nate. Nate didn't have the problems tonight, but if Nate does these stretches, he probably could be believed to be 100 years old and never have the problems. You know, he'll be the spryest person in the nursing home.
He'll be still working in the nursing home,
probably
right?
working in the nursing home and chasing the nurses. So.
Well, it's so important to be able to know how to do these, and that's why. Now, you just went over 10 exercises tonight, basically.
Approximately 10. They're on our video. On the video, we have 100 exercises to fix 100 different problems. Life is complicated. Life is not just one movement. I had a person recently, he opened up a new health spa, and he bought $800,000 worth of exercise machines. And I says, well, that's great. That's an impressive figure, $800,000. He says, well, these 30 machines we have imitate life. I said, listen to me. You cannot imitate life with 30 machines. Oh, yeah, he says, a guy smarter than Mr. Nautilus invented these machines. I says, no, you can't. Life is more complicated than 30 machines. A push this way, a push that way, a push up. That's not more complicated. So get a full body shot here. But here's life for you. When you're standing, you're getting your car, you've just gone to the supermarket. You're getting your groceries. You've got 4 bags of groceries in your right arm. You've got 3 bags of groceries in your left arm. And now you got to close the car door. Either you're going to bump it with your bum or you're going to close it with your knee. And just as you got your 6 bags of groceries like this, and you're closing the car door with your knee standing on one leg, at that moment, someone has let your Doberman Pinscher out of the house, which is running down the street towards the playground. You have a machine like that at the gym? No. That's life. Life is that. Life is stepping off a curb, and you think it's 3 inches and it's 4 inches. Doesn't mean anything. But when Laurie has a bad back, oh my God, that was an extra inch. An extra inch, what's the difference? Not when you're sensitive, not when you're hurting. And so these movements, you have to be careful of these movements. So I asked him, did you have a machine at the gym that imitates shampooing your hair? He says, no. Well, some people can't raise their arms up to shampoo their hair, like this one. She has a different. This woman here, if she paints a ceiling, she'll go to the hospital. She can't paint a ceiling. You paint baseboards. Let somebody else paint the ceiling. And the last thing I said, do you have a machine at the gym that imitates wiping your fanny at the toilet? And he says, wiping the fanny? Yeah, you have a machine, you know, it has 2 pounds, and then a week goes by, you put another pound on, and you have 4 pounds, and you're wiping your hand in this motion like this. You're building up the weights, right? You know how the gyms work, right? So no, we don't have a machine like that. That's what life is. Life is being able to wipe your fanny at the toilet.
You know, you've talked about some very real things tonight.
These are real things.
This is part of life that, you know, that you don't... Maybe it's more the private side of life, but it's the movement that you're doing that if you're hurting, that you can't do this.
That's right. And I'll be the first to raise my hand. I've in a period of my life, I couldn't turn to wipe my fanny, and it's not fun. Yeah. Because then another muscle goes, and then you substitute with another muscle, and pretty soon something else doesn't work. And then, because everybody's looking for a bone or a nerve or a blood vessel problem or an arthritis problem, they're missing the real reason for your problem, in your case, which could be muscles. It isn't always muscles, but it could be muscles, and they're missing the boat.
A 1-hour program has already gone by with Tasso Spanos, and he's with the Center for Pain Treatment.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. In Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania. Thank you, Shauna. And thank you for being with us. We'll see you next time on Talk of the Town.
All right.